as a technical guy, you should know about SAP softwares, right? Which software you are working. So you logged in. I have given you user ID and password, and go to SAP GUI and logged in. You should understand which software you are working. See, for that, just log in into the system. Say system status. System status. It will give you your SAP product version, NetWeaver 7.4, and your operating system version, and your database. What is your database here? We are using Oracle database. Version Oracle 12. C. Windows operating system. And SAP application software name is NetWeaver 7.4. And if you open that, see this button, component information. See, it will give you some packages. SAP basis package, ABAP package, and the main thing is SAP BW package. These three are main packages: basis, ABAP, and BW. These are all just tools and plugins. That means when I install this system, I got basis package. So when you install your MS Office, what are the software packages it will install? Anyone? It will install what? MS Word, MS
Excel.
Paint, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint. All the different packets will be installed, right? The same way, when I install my SAP system, any SAP system, by default these three packages will be installed: basis package, ABAP package, and BW package. What is this basis package? This basis package contains all the administrative tools related programs, reports, screens, menu options. If you don't have this basis package installed, your SCC4, SCC3, RZ10, RZ11, SU01, SM50, these basis related T codes, they won't work.
Bro,
Yes.
are you recording this class or not?
You want that recording? Yes, recording.
Someone texting the chat. That's why.
Okay. I haven't seen that. Sorry. Recording. In general, I record, but yesterday I forgot. Sometimes happen. So, see, a basis package contains the programs, reports, screens, menu options of your administrative tools. So, basis is a what is basis? If somebody asks you what is basis, what is basis actually? It is the combination of administrative tools. You will have client copy tools, transport tools, user administration tools, support package tool, and a spool tool. All these, the combination of all the administrative tools comes under basis. And what is the ABAP package? ABAP package contains the programs, reports, screens, menu options of developers tools. So these two guys are technical guys, right? In SAP, we have technical modules and functional modules. We discussed already. Technical modules are what? Basis and ABAP. Functional modules are what? Finance, accounts, controlling, HR. These are all functional modules. They do the business. We don't do the business, right? They do the business. We don't do the business. As a basis guy, you don't deal with the business. Whatever he sell, you don't bother. So what is your duty then? You are the administrator for the software. You deal with the software. You don't deal with the business. The functional people will deal the business. The developer, the ABAPer will deal with the software only. So if you want to do any changes in the software, modifications, enhancements, and developments, customization, everything is done by your ABAPer. ABAPer should know ABAP programming language, thus development programming language. So by using that programming language, he can edit your programs, reports, screens, everything. So this is the administrative toolkit. This is developers toolkit. Along with that, you will get SAP BW. What is that BW? I'll explain you later. BW means, you know all, a business warehouse. What is the meaning of business warehouse? Anyone? Business warehouse. What is the meaning of warehouse, by the way?
Storing
Warehouse.
place.
You can say go down. In general, you can say go down. Data warehouse means data go down. It stores the data there. What is that? I'll explain you later. Okay. So see how to check your software version. System, status, and this is NetWeaver 7.4 and the component versions. Basis, ABAP, BW. Do you have HR anywhere? HR and SDMM, finance, accounts, controlling anywhere? No. So
No.
it is not a ERP software. If it is a ERP software, ERP is what? The definition of ERP is what? It is a integration of all the business modules. It is a integration of all the business modules. You should have HR, SD, MM, finance, accounts, controlling, everything. All the functional module software should be there. But here, do I have anything? No. To practice my basis, I need only this one. If you have SAP basis package, that is enough. You need not to install any ERP software to practice the basis. What is this NetWeaver? What is this NetWeaver? I'll come to that. See, what is server? Anyone? The definition of server. Server. A PC in a network which is dedicated for a specific task. Okay, a PC in a network which is dedicated for a specific task. For example, I say web server. What is the meaning of web server? Which is managing all the web services. Print server. All the prints are responsibility of that server, that system. Network server. Right? A server is a PC in a network which is dedicated for a specific task. In a network, you'll have some, for example, 100 systems. If you want to print, all the prints are managed by one server in that. That is dedicated for prints. That is called as a application server. Server. The next term is AS. Yes, AS. AS means what? Application server. Now tell me the definition of application server. You know server. Server means dedicated for one thing. Now I am saying application server. So it is a PC in a network which is dedicated for a specific application. Right? For example, one music application is there. If you install in one server, if you want a music, the speakers, everything is connected to that system. So that is what music server you can say, right? VLC server you can say. VLC has also an application, right? You can say that is a VLC server. Only we run VLC on that server. That is dedicated for that. Print server. If you go to the internet cave, do you have printer for every system, for every cabin? No. On a main counter you'll have a printer. So whatever you want to give print, he'll ask you to just paste that file into the desktop's print folder. That printer folder will be shared for all the systems. Then the guy who sits on the counter, he can access your document at his desktop and he can give print at his system. That is a print server. So application server means what? Which is dedicated for a specific application. For example, if I install SAP ERP, so that is a SAP ERP is what? It is a business application, right? ERP is what? Business software. Application means what? Software, which is dedicated for that particular software. That is called as the application server. S means server, AS means application server. Okay. Wait for 1 minute. Oh, where is that? In SAP, we have some ERP components as well as non-ERP components. Did you remember that class? In SAP, we have some ERP components as well as non-ERP components. Did anyone remember that? Anyone? No? Yes or no? No problem if you don't remember also. Did you remember this screen?
Yes, bro.
When we discussed about this screen in the first class or second class, I think.
First
Second class or first class,
Third.
right?
and third.
So yeah, SAP is a company actually. SAP is not a software. It is a company. Oracle, not a software. It is a company. Microsoft, it is also a company, which are having some different softwares. So we have different software technologies. ERP technology is there. Reporting tool technology is there. Data warehousing technology is there. Programming language technology is there. API technology is there. Right? Some tools related, ticketing tools related technologies. There are different technologies in the market. So what happens generally? For example, I'm a SAP company. I go to Hero Honda company. I'll ask them to buy my SAP ERP. Then obviously he will ask, okay, I'll purchase your ERP. Then to install this ERP, the first software what you need? Operating system. He will definitely ask you, do you have an operating system? Yes. If you have an operating system, yes. Then for this ERP, I need to store my business data. To store my business data, I need a database. Do you have any database with you? SAP is saying, yes, I have database. HANA database, MaxDB database. Okay. Microsoft will come. These people will ask you, do you have any ERP? Yes. MS Dynamics, MS GridBase. Do you have any operating system? Yes. Windows operating system. Do you have any database? Yes. MS SQL. Like this, these big companies are just like Marwadis. Why you go to Marwadi shop for everything? Even though you have a shop next to your home, if you have a long list of groceries, you directly go to Marwadi shop. Why? You will get all the things at one location. Right? If I have my application is one company, SAP's application and Microsoft's operating system and Oracle's database, three different. If I got an application level problem, if I complain to SAP, SAP will simply say this is database level problem. Then I have to connect to Oracle database, Oracle company. If I go to Oracle, they'll simply say no, this is a problem with the OS level. Please contact Microsoft. So the customer has to roam around all these companies if they maintain different softwares for different vendors. So that is the reason what these people will recommend. They'll go with the only one company which is having all the softwares. If I get a problem, you solve. Operating system is yours, database is yours, application is yours. I can ask him. That is the reason these companies will maintain, they are master in one software. For example, if you take SAP, they are master in ERP. They are kings in ERP. If you take Microsoft, they are master in operating systems. If you take Oracle, they are master in databases. Even though they are master in the database, along with the database, they will have some different softwares for different technologies. See, Oracle, for BW, Oracle has OBA, Oracle Business Intelligence. Microsoft, MSBA software is this, Microsoft Business Intelligence. SAP, BIBW, Business Intelligence, Business Warehouse, SAP BIBW. Like that, this data warehousing technology, every company is having their own software. For ERP, every company is having their own software. For databases, every company is having their own database. For operating systems, every company is having their own operating system. Like that, these big companies will maintain at least one software for each and every department, each and every field, each and every technology. The SAP also not special. SAP is also a company just like a Marwadi. So they will sell everything. They will sell ERPs. Mainly they are focusing on ERPs. But if you want data warehousing solution, they are ready with BIBW. Okay, you want API technology, application programming interface. API technology means what? Process integration. If two processes are integrating, Sometimes these days you are listening to this company took over this company, right? Now see, this Oracle company has purchased what is that, Sun Microsystems. Sun Microsystems programming language is what actually? Java. Java is from which company? Sun Microsystems first, but now Oracle Java. So Oracle has purchased the Sun Microsystems. Now Oracle's all the programs, all the functionalities will run on PLSQL programming language. You purchased Java programming language company, and your all servers are on PLSQL. Now these two systems need to be integrated, merge. How you do that? For that process, into different process, if you want to integrate, there is one technology called API technology, application programming interface technology, in the market. Like that, every company will have their own software. There are so many software, TIPCO, Delbhoomi, okay, for API technology. SAP also one software called SAP PAX. So what this software will have? This software will have some adapters. Modem. What is the meaning of modem? Modulator, demodulator. So it will take PLSQL program and it will convert to Java program. It will send to Java system. From Java system to PLSQL, it will take the Java program and it will convert to PLSQL. The same way, this software will have different programming language adapters within that installed, pre-installed. So whatever the language, programming language comes to that system, it will convert to the target system's understandable language. Like that, we can integrate the systems. Focusing on which software? ERP software. SAP is majorly focusing on which software? ERP software. Along with that ERP software, they have some non-ERP softwares also. ERP software means you can do business by using ERP. Non-ERP software means you cannot do business by using non-ERP software. Remember that. Only you can do business by using which software? ERP software. Why? ERP software means it is an integration of all the business modules, all the programs, reports, screens of your sales, material management, finance, controlling, HR, everything you will have in that. You won't have HR and logistics. Logistics means your all remaining functional programs. SDMM, finance, accounts, controlling, all these comes under logistics, that package. If you install SAP SCM system, CRM system, BIBW system, PAXS system, you won't get all these modules. If you install any system, you will get ABAP, BASIS, BW, but you won't get HR and logistics. Remember that. If you install any of the ERP software, so there are so many ERPs, right? The present ERP is SAP S4HANA. So if you install any ERP software, you will get HR package and logistics package. Logistics means your SDMM, finance, everything comes under that one package. So simple. If you find HR and logistics package, that is a ERP software on which you are working. If you don't find HR and logistics, that is a non-ERP software. So in which software we are working? ERP software or non-ERP software? Daily we are practicing. Non-ERP. Non-ERP. Please don't say wrong answer with in a high pitch. Sometimes I may get doubt with your confidence. No, it is a non-ERP software. Why? You don't have HR and logistics. Do you have HR and logistics here, boss? That's what we were discussing. So you don't have HR and logistics here, no? System status. The screen is visible. Basis.
Yes, sir.
ABAP, BW. Do you have HR here
No.
or logistics? SAP underscore HR, SAP underscore APPL. APPL means your all applications. SDMM, finance, accounts. That is called as a logistics general. There is no SAP underscore HR, SAP underscore APPL. If you find SAP underscore HR, SAP underscore APPL, then that is called as a ERP software. Otherwise, non-ERP software. Remember that. So when it comes to these versions, SAP versions, today we are going to discuss about these only ERP softwares. Remember. So when I'm saying ERP means along with ABAP, basis, BW, you will have HR and logistics. Remember that. So now we are discussing about these softwares. Okay. See, first software is your SAP R3 4.6C. The first software is SAP R3 4.6C. This software is having HR and logistics. So is it a ERP or non-ERP?
ERP.
ERP. Right? So if you install this SAP R3 4.6 in the year of almost 1998 and 99, that time, 97, 98, 99, that time, the SAP software ERP software version is SAP R3 4.6C. For example, on internet starting time, right? That was the internet very popular. The internet is becoming very popular at that time. So in India also IT have started. In Bangalore, Hyderabad, they are started that IT jobs here. So your client is from USA. This server is installed at USA. You are in, for example, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. User, you are a user. How you need to connect to that server? This was only application server, means dedicated for SAP ERP. That's it. No web is there. So to connect to that software, first of all, we have to install another system called ITS server, Internet Transactional Server. That ITS server will be connected to web server. The user will connect to web server, from web server to ITS, ITS to your application server. We used to connect to that application server by using this ITS and web server. You need to install this ITS server separately besides this application server. You install SAP R3 4.6C. Is there any internet content in that? No. Purely basis, ABAP, HR, logistics. No internet is there. To connect to that server, you need to provide one, you need to install one ITS server, Internet Transactional Server. You have to take one separate server mission, and that you have to install that ITS software. That server needs to be connected to your web server. From web server you are connected. So from India you connected to web server to ITS, ITS to your ABAP. This is called as AS ABAP server, application server ABAP. Why I am saying application server ABAP? This is built upon which programming language? ABAP programming language. So we call it as AS ABAP, and other regions are there. It is called as AS Java. What is AS Java? I'll tell you. Here the kernel is, every kernel will have some version. Kernel. Do you have mobile phone, Android phone? Have you ever updated your phone? After upgradation, if you go to your about phone and check the kernel version, that version also will change. Every software will have a kernel version actually. The same way, where your SAP software is residing, at the application level or the database level? At application level or database level? SAP software is residing where? Application level or database level? Okay, database level, what are the things you have? In a database, what you have?
SAP repository, business data, and DB repository.
And you are saying SAP repository in the database. That means SAP software resides where, boss?
Application.
You are saying SAP repository meaning what? programs, reports, screens, menu options, everything, all the software content, na?
Mm-hmm.
Then where it is residing, in the database level or application level?
Database.
Obviously database level. Nothing will be there at application level. Only few of the application components resides outside of the database at application level. Call them as kernel. I told you. Only that your .exe files and .dll files. Right? If you take USR directory, what is the size of USR directory? 1 GB, 2 GB or 500 MB. That's it. But if you take SAP data home in Oracle folder directory, that will be 250 GB. Why? Entire your SAP software is residing in the database. Okay, check the basics one more time. So that kernel, that .exe files and .dll files will have some versions. That version is 460C, 460D. 460C, 460D. When your software is 460C, 460D, your kernel, that version is called as basis. That is called as a basis. What is the kernel? 460C, 460D, the kernel version. At that time, you used to call this technology as basis, application server. It is only application server, no internet is there, right? After that, SAP has released a new software, new ERP software called SAP R3 4.7 Enterprise Edition. It is 4.6. Now 4.7. 2000, in the year of 2000, I think. Now internet is very much popular. Everyone has to have internet kind of things in their system. So what SAP has done, they integrated this ITS into this plain application server. So if you install SAP R3 4.7 Enterprise Edition extension set 110, actually that is 110, not 100, typo error. You will get ABAP, Basis, HR, Logistics. Along with that, you will get ITS software in that, installed, pre-installed. That means SAP is slowly moving towards the web kind of thing. Yes or no? They started web kind of thing into their structure. Previously, it was only application server, no web kind. Now they have added ITS into their system. If you install 4.7, you will get ITS installed automatically. Here the kernel is changed to 620 kernel. 620 kernel. Now it is supporting, this server is supporting for application as well as web. ITS is there, internet transactional server is there. So this technology is called as WAS technology. WAS. Yes, AS, WAS. WAS means web application server. The kernel is what? 620 kernel or 640 kernel. So first server, then after installing SAP, it is the application server. Now the technology is changed, web application server. So it is working as application server as well as web server, right? It has ITS in that, it has SAP in that. If you install that system, that technology is called as WAS technology. The first technology is called as SAP's first technology is called as basis technology. The second technology is called as WAS technology. Basis means only application server, business application server integrated software. Basis means just it was an application server. Now the technology is changed, WAS. But which course you are learning here? Anyone? Which course you are learning from me?
SAP Basics plus
SAP Basis, right? But I'm very
Yes.
sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm not teaching you SAP Basis. Even I don't know what is SAP Basis technically. So the thing is, see, when the kernel version is 640C, 640, 460C, 460D, they used to call it as basis. They used to call it at basis. They're habituated for basis. Still, they are calling it as a basis. But we are not using basis technology anymore. We are using which technology now? VAST technology, web application server. तो पहले basis बोलते थे, still they are saying basis only, but actually technically you are not a basis consultant, boss. Even I don't know what is basis. When I am learning SAP, I learnt SAP on 620 kernel, 640 kernel. I haven't seen this 4.6 software. Yeah, I have seen, but I haven't installed that. By that time it was obsolete. That software was obsolete. I learnt in 2010, 2011 time. What? You are not a basis guys anymore. You are a VAS consultants. But again, I am sorry, you are not a VAS consultant also. Then what are you? Will come. Okay. So after that, SAP has released one software called SAP R3 4.7 Enterprise Edition, extension set 110. The kernel is 620. Slowly they started supporting internet by adding ITS into this. In the year of 2003, they released another software called SAP R3 Enterprise Edition 4.7 Enterprise Edition, extension set 200, the advanced software for 4.7. Here they changed the kernel from 620 to 640, and they have ABAP basis, HR and logistics, and ITS. When internet is there, when you are supporting internet, you should have rich graphical. Internet will have rich graphical pages, right? You should support for graphics also. That is the reason they added IGS server into this, Internet Graphical Server. That means if you install 4.7 Enterprise Edition extension set 200, you will get application server, web server, and graphics server also. So it is supporting for internet. So internet is full of rich pages. To support that rich, colorful pages, you need some graphics, also inbuilt graphics in your system. That is the reason they added IGS into their server. This also called as VAS technology only. After that, in the year of 2004, they have released another software called SAP ECC 5.0. See, the previous software is R3 4.7 Enterprise Edition 200. R3. Everything is SAP is saying R3 followed by SAP. And this was the last product of SAP under R3 tag. In the year of 2003, all other companies are started using 3-tier architecture. Then what is the specialty of mine? To have R3 with my name. So SAP left that R3 here. And they started releasing SAP just plain SAP ECC 5.0. ECC means Enterprise Core Component. Enterprise Core Component. Here the kernel is the same old kernel, 640 kernel. There is no change in the kernel. The old kernel is what? 640. Here also they are using 640 kernel. If you observe this architecture, you will get ABAP basis, HR logistics. But here the mandatory thing is added another one, ABAP basis BIW. In the year of 2004, this BIW content is added. ABAP basis BIW. Actual ERP software is what? HR and logistics. Business related are these two. These three are technology platforms, ABAP basis and BW. If you observe the version of HR and logistics, what is the version? 500. That is the reason ECC 5.0. If you observe the previous one, HR and logistics are 470. That is the reason the software name is 4.7. ABAP basis version is different. HR logistics version is different. See, if you observe here, HR logistics are 460. That is the reason the software name is 4.6. The main things are what here in ERP software? HR and your logistics. These two contains all your functional modules. Based on that only, that version only, SAP is giving the name. Now they added some BAW content into this. Why they added this BAW? BW means what? Okay, I'll explain you that. Okay, now you have one system. Database. How many types of databases are there? Anyone? In a database, we have two types of databases. Did you know that? Databases are two types. One is OLTP, second one is OLAP database. Online transactional processing and online analytical processing. What is the difference between these two? For example, your company is Tata. Okay, Tata company started in some year 1953. I think before independence only. Okay, roughly 53. This is your production server, production database. Now I have in a production database I have entire my business data, right? 1953 to now the date is 2022. Okay, fine. Daily you have to take the backup of your database. Daily. So daily I have to take entire data. Is there any change in 1953 data to 2021 data? The data is static, no change in that. The previous historical data. For example, you created one sales order yesterday. You want to fetch that sales order. It has to fetch your sales order from 1953 to 2022 data. It has to search. From that, it has to fetch your yesterday's report. So it will take long time. So what these companies will do in their production server, they won't maintain entire data. Instead of that, they maintain only current running year data in their production. So you'll have a less data. It will quickly access your data. It will be easy to insert the data and retrieve the data when the data footprint is less. And they will maintain another database for all their historical data, 1953 to yesterday's data. Daily the data will go to that OLAP database. That OLAP database is called as, the technology is called as data warehousing. Data warehousing technology. What is the meaning of data warehousing? That is a data go down actually. All your historical data will be go to your data warehouses database. If you want any analysis of your business, if you go to any office, in a management meeting room, you will have a charts. Before the meeting, you will put some charts to explain about your meeting. Did you observe that? The pie charts, graphical charts, and some graphs. So you don't give your management to all the reports. Take and read all the reports. No, we present in a pictorial format. In Jan, we have this much business. This is our turnover. In Feb, this is our turnover. Okay, March, our turnover is less. So by looking at the image, you can find, okay, in March we have less business. In Jan, we have more business, right? So you are presenting that. Who is presenting that actually? There is some technology called as reporting tools. In software engineers, few of your friends are saying, I'm working on reporting tool. Bevo, Webex, and MSBI reporting tool. They're working on different reporting tools. What they do actually. And there is another technology called ETL technology. Extraction, transformation and loading. So what they do, they will move all your business data from your OLTP database to OLAP database. This mechanism is called as ETL technology, extraction, transformation and loading. They extract the data from different production servers and transfer, means change the data, and they load the data into OLAP system. So here the data will shown in two dimension. Here the data will show in multi-dimensional. What is the meaning of this? So if you open regular database, in regular database what you have actually tables, right? Table will contain rows and columns. If you search, if you give any SQL query, it will present you in the rows or it will present you in the columns. Your table content will be present. That is two-dimensional. What this data warehousing people will do, they will collect the data from different resources to your OLAP database, and they'll make star schema. How the star will be? See, this is star symbol, different directions, star. So you can access your data in a multi-dimension, by area, by gender, by location. You can access any data. For management information system, for decision support system, we use OLAP database to do the analysis of your business. For example, I want to analyze my business. I want to give an offer. So what I'll check first? Who are my most customers? The kids, the youngsters, or the older people? So this system will present you the data by age. If my users are more than 60 years of age, what offer I'll offer them? Toys, sports bikes? No, definitely I'll offer them pension plan. If my customers are by gender, if you see by gender, women are most of your customers, then I'll offer that saree, some small 1 gram gold gifts, everything that. The based on your data, historical data, you take the decision, right? So how you take the decision when you present your data in a star schema, multiple star schema? So what they do, they'll bring your data from here, they extract the data, they transfer the data into multi schemas, info cubes, info objects they'll create, and they will present your data in a multiple directions. If you want by gender, they will show you. If you want by area, they'll show you. By age, they'll show you. So that the decision taking is very easy. Till 2001-2002 time, there were no online business. There is no Amazon, Flipkart, Alibaba, and eBay, everything. Snapdeal, everything. So just if you are having a business in one bazaar, you should be somewhat smart enough than your opponent shop owner. That's it. That is your primary goal. But after coming of internet, entire world is just like a small web village. The Chinese product you can purchase here, Japanese product you can purchase here. Everyone can sell their products in India. Now everybody is a competitor for you. So the need of analyzing your business is more now. Previously, just I need to be just smart than my opponent shop. Then I can run my business very successfully. But now, entire world is competitor for you. So you have to be very smart after coming of the internet. That is the why this BW, data warehousing technology, is now booming industry in the market. They will analyze your historical data. By looking at that data, they'll take your management will get the information. That is management information system. They will take the decisions. In their decisions, this historical data will be used. That is decision support system. And this BW system, on the top of this, they'll install one reporting tool. By using that reporting tool, they'll generate some graphical charts, pie charts, everything by using reporting tool. So did you observe one thing? If you search for one shoe in online shopping, till you buy the shoe, if you open any browser, anything, it will show you that shoe at one place, right? Why it is showing that? It is called as business intelligence. It is reading your mind. It is reading your interests. By having your browser's cache, browser history, they'll catch up your browser history and they'll present you wherever you go. It will present you. I'm a foodie. I'll search more food products regularly. So wherever I go in the market, the bazaar, if I have a near shag house, pista house, it will give me the information actually. It is prompting on me on mobile. If you are very fond of that sports bike, if you go to Nike showroom, Reebok showroom is nearby you, it will prompt you. It will give you a pop-up. What is that actually? They're reading your business. They're reading your interests. That is business intelligence, business warehouse. By your past history, they're analyzing, and by your browsing history also, they're knowing your interests and they're giving you the recommendations. Now the industry the booming industry is your this big data, this business intelligence and business warehouse. Future is this business intelligence only. That is the reason this SAP software integrated that BW part in this. This is SAP system. Now I'll have basis, ABAP and BW also here. Then you are saying this is also BW system. Actually, this is the core BW system. This is core BW system. This BW is just drivers, supporting drivers. For every system, they used to give BW drivers. Why? From all the systems, finally the data has to go to your BW system, SAP BW system or OBI system. So to move the data from this system to there, you need some software package. That package is nothing but your SAP BW package. This SAP BW which you are getting along with the software is not core BW software. Remember, you are getting ABAP basis and BW, na? System status. See, if you go here, if you see basis, ABAP and BW, this BW is not a core BW software. It is having just only drivers. If you install a SAP BW software, you will get BW content, core BW content. So whatever the SAP software you install nowadays, you are getting ABAP basis in older days. Nowadays you are getting ABAP basis along with that this BW. Why? You have to send the data from this system to that BW system. To send the data to BW system, you need some drivers here. That initial drivers are that BW, SAP BW package contains that initial drivers. I hope you got the point. Why they integrated this BW drivers into this. ABAP basis BW in a platform and HR logistics are your ERPs related. Got it? This is SAP ECC 5.0. Yeah, if I say more, you'll get confused, right? Can I stop the session here? 1 hour 15 minutes we have already.